The average Christian needs to be aware that their religion is essentially Judaism combined with some stories about and apparent quotes from a Jewish rabbi known as Jesus Christ. What Christians call the Old Testament is simply the Jewish Tanakh, and it long predates anything known as Christianity. Christians also need to be aware that every miracle associated with the figure known as Jesus Christ was previously associated with one or another previously existing mythological personages. What all this boils down to is that Christianity, as a religion, has no solid foundation, as its foundation lies in fantasy. The figure known as Jesus Christ never turned water into wine, never walked on water, was never resurrected, and was certainly never born of a virgin mother. Once again, these miracles were all borrowed from previously existing myths. It is entirely possible that a Jewish rabbi did exist and did challenge the status quo at the time. However, taking the reality of the situation into consideration, it is important for the average Christian to recognize that the individual known as Jesus Christ did not die for anyone's sins. Be clear as well that every word attributed to this Jewish rabbi was not recorded until decades and in some cases centuries after his death. As a consequence, you may guess that the words written down in the New Testament need to be taken with a grain of salt. True Christianity has nothing to do with a Jewish rabbi who may or may not have said anything recorded in the New Testament. It is all and only about the pursuit of Christ consciousness, spiritual enlightenment. That is all that it is about. Furthering yourself on your own spiritual path. The many parables and stories contained in the New Testament have value as prescriptions for moral behavior, but they have nothing to do with your quest for spiritual transcendence. This does not come from reading a book or reciting scripture. At the Black Rose Ministry, our only focus is in helping you work toward a state of Christ consciousness and the bliss of your being. We do not rely on scripture, we do not sing hymns or chant prayers. We solemnly and simply help you to develop a sense of what you are at a spiritual level of awareness.